The Diary of an Edwardian Lady. And 70s maybe, I think 70s. But anyway, it was an absolutely famous, beautiful book. Found it in the op shop. And it was called In and Out of the Garden by... I'm sorry, I don't remember. I just thought the book was so lovely, but I wanted to use it to make it into journal, altered book-ish type thing. So yeah, so I've turned it into a journal. I called it Parsley, Counting Blessings. Of course, it all makes sense. So the rose on the front is a brad from my box of brads, one with a elastic closure with another brad on the back holding the elastic. So there you go, around the front. So I'll give you some metal corners just for prettiness, just for looking a little bit professional for a handmade garment, item. Yeah, so just into the inside. I kept a lot of the pages in the actual book. I just went through and took out pages here and there just to thin it down a bit so that I could add my own little bits and pieces, So, and then just using what was actually already in the original book, but adding a few bits of coloured paper. I think that was Teresa Collins. I'm not sure. I'm not one of those people that writes names on pads. I see a pad, I think it's beautiful, I buy it. I don't know who it came from. Sorry. Yeah, so that was a page in the book. Oh, focus. That I just put tabs on. You can write on that. Isn't that cute? Yeah. I think it inspires a little bit of like drawing or art or anyway, some such thing. So that goes in there. This is definitely Teresa Collins, just a little tag page I bought years ago. And those are just little tags, just for decoration, but they can be used. Bit of cheesecloth. I found these little safety pins, all different colours. We call them safety pins. Is that what everybody else calls them? I call them safety pins. So I've just used them. I just think they're pretty. Just in there. Potato at the front. I've made pockets. I haven't put heaps of tags. I think I decided that the pockets can be used for what anybody wants to put in them. You can put recipes, you can put seed cards, I don't know. It's whatever you want to put in. Little tuck spot there. Another little pocket over here. So, yeah, just using the original book and the papers that I had. I've put tabs at the top here, and just to save from putting tabs on the side, which I've done before, and they just get wrecked if it's right on the outside. I think they look gorgeous. I love them. But, yeah, yeah, maybe it's a bit of a perfectionist, but I've just put a whole lot of tabs at the top. So you can turn the page without hurting the box. Okay, so in each section I've used my copy paper with scrap paper, and I've just made like little inserts. These are signatures that are sewn in using copy paper. I've sewn down just for texture and a little bit of colour, so it's not a blank page, or it's not that perfect page that, like I was saying before, I'm a bit nervous of using, but it just, I don't know, hopefully inspires a little bit of colour. So I've just used little tabs that I've made with my punch board and my scrap bits of paper. All the sewing I've done round finally using my sewing machine that's just got, I don't know, hundreds of different stitches. So I thought I'd not only use my stash, I'd use my sewing machine as well, just to pretty up the pages or just add some texture. So more pocket, another pocket there. Also, I've got hundreds of pads of just writing paper that I haven't used. I have all these big ideas, and they're my big ideas. Now I know where to get that name from. Is it focusing? So I've just, another one of those pins, just some old book page, you girls know, you all do it, some cheesecloth. Again, I'll just say that I don't create with tea-dyed paper. I have got piles of it that I've made, but I don't use it. I just like simple paper, but that's fine. That's how it works out. I've put a little clip in here. I think I saw it on Ellie Brown. Maybe not Ellie Brown. But anyway, one of the Traveller's Notebook journaler girls that you see on YouTube. And rather than put a pen holder in, she had this little hint of putting one of these binder clips in. Binder clips? Well, one of these clips. You can just slip the pen in, and it actually works. I haven't got a pen on me, but it actually works. So I'll take a snapshot and show you that later. So yeah, so and this is the Traveller's Notebook style insert, which is watercolour paper. Oh, sorry, spitting on the table. And graph paper, which is another, just using up the paper that I have dyed. And just for texture and just a little bit of like not wanting to leave a page blank, I've just sewn some cheesecloth on there. But so watercolour paper, some graph paper, watercolour and graph paper, and there's the centre. So anything can be added in there. I don't know, I might even add some more things in there before I finish this. So hence the flip through, so you know what you're getting. Yeah, some more writing paper, bits and pieces, envelope. Yeah, I've cut a little tab out of here so that it turns without damaging the paper. Maybe I'm a bit precious like that. Just some little embellishments that I made using up my other stuff that I've got, like flowers, and I don't even really use flowers, but I liked it there. And this is just a lot of these ones that I've made, well, not a lot, what I've actually made, and there aren't a lot, is just to show what you can do with it, or just to give you an idea, or, you know, just I might know, oh, excuse me, I might think I know what I want to do with a journal, but somebody that maybe has never seen one won't think about what they'd put in the pockets and that. Yeah, so yeah, more writing paper, note paper, jot paper, and like underneath they've just got such gorgeous drawings in the whole book. So I've used it. I've used the drawings, like this page, cut it and made it a pocket. All the irregular sewing, absolutely, totally got to call out to Robin Marie. I don't know. I hope that's right. I hope that's right. I think I got hooked onto her through Michelle Mooney and Nairi Bennett, maybe Nairi, I'm not sure, I can't. She just does this irregular sewing. I just think it's awesome. So yeah, perfectly irregular. It's a good name for another book. Yep, some more. What is that? It's, if I flip it many times, the name will come to me. Just copy paper and sewing and signature. Lists, just some paper for lists or whatever you want to do on there. Empty page. This is the original bookmark, which I thought was cute. I'll leave it in there. Just add a little bead so that it would weigh down. Tab on the top so it can turn. Writing paper, art paper, watercolour paper. They're all the same. It's just all the same. There's a little, I punched out that circle there because I knew there was a little bird on the other side, and I thought that's cute. It is. It's very cute. So, yeah, the original book. It's cool. It's cute. Yeah, writing paper, pockets, copy paper. Just, I think there's 10 pages. No, there's not. There's 5. 5 pieces of copy paper in each signature. So I didn't want to make it so bulky because I've made one of these before. No, I have. Well, yeah, I've made a altered book before. The Bastards I Have Met. That's what the book was called. Very crump. And I put heaps of lace and heaps of signatures, and it was just like it was so bulky that the spine started to split, which was freaked me out. Like, so I thought, just keep it clean. Keep it clean, girl. So yeah, I've done that. A little envelope. I'm going to do some more envelopes. I haven't done many. Just some little tabs, tags, whatever. Just using these clips because they always come in handy if people have journals. And they're really cute. Aren't they cute? Little tiny ones. List paper, art paper, cheesecloth on the side. Got to use that up. See, these are the things. This is the thing. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I buy stuff because I think it's beautiful and then I don't use it. And so this is my challenge to me, is to use it. Yeah. I have put washi in, not a lot. I don't actually use a lot of washi. Well, I do, but I use it specifically. I glue it and put it in. I also use, I think, oh, it's not there. No, masking tape, like genuine masking tape. There's just something cute about it, or real about it, or something. I don't know. But it's just something that, like in the old days, well, old days, like back in the day, where you would just use the tape that was available, and it just reminded me of, anyway, masking tape. So I've used some there. Yeah, some pocket, some more copy paper, sewing tabs, whatnot. I've clipped that up there at the moment. I don't know if it's going to stay there. I'm not sure. It might go somewhere else. But those are 2 empty pages that yeah. Anyway, so that's paper clip there for now. Might change. And look at that. Like, look at these. And I've got all little hints on how to use your herbs and your plants. For absent here, the ashes of southern wood mixed with old salad oil will cause a beard to grow or hair on a bald head. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I'm not bald, so I don't need to. I just thought that's a good example for somebody that's actually not bald. Yeah, some more art paper. Just those things. Oh, that random page. Why not? Random page with a beetle. It's a garden book. It's a book originally about gardens, which I thought was really nice, but it doesn't have to be about gardens. It can be, you know, a book can be about anything. You can write anything on it. So, yeah, last page. That's Paris. That's Paris washi tape. No, it's vintage. It's all my vintage. I've never vintaged anything. Well, not a lot anyway. So, yeah. And at the very last, there's a tuck spot there. I'm thinking of putting a envelope here with some extras in there. But this is a I went off Freaky Mail Art, or Freaky Melody, and just went crazy on using up my stash to make envelopes. And this is one of them. But yeah, so I've put it there to remind me. Another binder clip. Yeah. So that's it. Using my stash, not buying. So what I will do is finish filming this, clean up my mess because it's huge. So there you go. That's what I've been doing with my paper, my stash, my loads of crap that I have got all over my house. Actually all over my house. It's a little house. Alright, bye bye.